Here we go, April 17th, straight for the belt. You ready?
I'm getting there. I'm pretty dang close. My training camp's right on track. Got a month to go, so.
Coming in at Strikeforce, immediately fighting for the belts. You know, we've seen that work before. We've seen that not work before. Are you worried that this is putting extra pressure on you because there's so much riding on it?
No. I mean, I think that there's been pressure on me for a while, and I've been expected to win in most of my fights, and it's nothing new. But I'm excited. I'm excited to go out there and try and get me a new belt.
This is a whole new audience on CBS, and you're fighting Jake Shields, who is a well-known grappler. You're a well-known wrestler, but it seems like if you walk down the street and talk to a casual fan, a lot of them now know you for that huge knockout at UFC 100. How are you going to make sure that this fight is a really exciting fight with the way that you guys match up stylistically?
Making sure anything happens in an MMA fight is real tough to do. Anything can happen at any time. I think that's what is the biggest intriguing factor as far as the excitement goes for fans. And, for me, I think that exact thing is the biggest challenge for this fight, is still make it exciting and to be aggressive enough and basically not be boring. It's tough to do when all a guy wants to do is take you down, which is probably what's going to happen in this fight. But, so I think that's going to be the challenge for me, to still make it exciting and to go out there and win and beat them up.
A lot of fans scratch their heads when you decided to sign with Strikeforce, because UFC, a lot of people consider to be the biggest dog in town. But the turnout here today, it's got to tell you something.
With Showtime and CBS partnering with Strikeforce, that was a big part of the factor why I left. And, at UFC, I was just another little worker bee, and they didn't really take care of their fighters real well. And, I think that I'd had a lot more opportunity to get a lot more exposure here and still have quality guys to fight. That was a big concern of mine. I didn't want to come somewhere and be the big fish in a small pond. I wanted to make sure I had big challenges for my fights, and Jake Shields definitely a big challenge, and beyond that, they got some good fighters in there now, and they're just moving upward.
And final question for you, how in the hell did Strikeforce afford you?
I'm not that expensive.
Really?
We'll see. No, it's, I'm pretty happy with the deal. I'm happy with every aspect of it, and I just felt, the UFC just kind of undervalued me for what I thought I was, and Strikeforce didn't, so.
Thanks, Dan.
No worries.